Rhode Island sport fishing. So, it's May 7th. Squid have been in hiatus about a week and a half now. We're out in Narragansett, Point Judith right now. We're gonna give it a shot. A little bit of an east-northeast wind tonight. I'll go ahead and set in. Unless it's glass calm, we don't like to drift. Best to just find your spot. Feel it grabbing now. Should be all set. Double. It's like an east-northeast wind, so we have wind against tide. We're at anchor here, 40 feet of water. I'm casting it up current, letting it drift. When it gets into our light zone here, we have these two LEDs off the back. I'm just popping, I'm watching my line. You can actually see when they hit. Like my line right there, it looked like I hit the bottom. And it'll just feel like you have weeds. I actually snagged this one in the fin. This is actually a pretty nice one. Tide's really spinning, so I'm just throwing, this is the one I had before, that was that short hit. So, tentacle on there. Just throwing it up current. It's just a feel thing. If the spreader lights are off, you can kind of see your light in these LEDs. Up current, kind of letting it come back. And I'm just popping, and they're gonna hit it on that drop. So when you go to lift up, you're gonna feel that, it's gonna feel like weed. Just a big clump of grass, or, and I'm just tapping. You see me, you probably can't see the rod, but I'm just lifting and just feeling it. And if I feel any resistance, I'm just instantly reeling. That means you got one. It's a feel thing. Like right there, when I went to go 10 set, just set that, I pulled up, I felt that little touch, and then just start reeling. These are all small ones. We were getting them bigger before. I'm just watching my line. I saw my line just dip. Good tip, keep the boat wet. Just keep everything wet. Nothing will, you're gonna get black, but they will ink everywhere. Just gotta roll with the punches. He's on. That's it, I'm just casting up current, letting it drift back, watching my line. You know, there's the top of a 5-gallon bucket, and his mantle is across the top of a 5-gallon bucket. So these are nice. The third double of the night. So they're here good. Once again, we're in 40 feet of water. Kind of have wind against tide going. Just throwing it up current. Just kind of watching your line. Kind of tending it. No popping. You usually hit it on the drop. Simple stuff. Oh, drop. A little too hard sometimes, you'll actually pop those longer feeding tentacles off, which I just did. Right on the drop. Nice medium. So we just have these little, the bottom jigs are just these little Gyros tackle. Just a little Gyros tackle with the basket hook. Just got these little cloth ones on the bottom. What he has, basket hook, same thing, little weight, 1/4 ounce. On the jig. Don't use a separate weight, that kills the action of the jig. Same thing, little Gyros tackle, a little cheapy on the bottom, fills with water, that's your weight. Up on the top, Yozuri cloth, glow in the dark, whole nine. So like our light circle is maybe 10 feet off the stern with our two LED lights. These spreader lights are just for the camera really, but these LEDs kind of have your edge there, and they're just kind of sitting. They almost don't like being in that light. They're just sitting on the edge, feeding there. And once your jig gets into that zone, you get bit. Once again, right on the edge. So we've been fishing for about 2.5 hours. 11:30. We came out here about 9. We set in around 9. We're at just right around a half bucket. Not bad for our first trip, squid trip of the year.
Yeah, right.
And there's squid tactics. Sometimes they're on the edge. Sometimes we're on the hook right now. So sometimes they'll be on the edge of the light. Sometimes we'll drift if it's dead calm. You'll have to just 10 bottom, bring it up, and on that fall when you go to 10 bottom again, if it's dead calm out, they'll hit it right on that fall, right tapping the sand, just right on the bottom. Different every time. Got to just figure them out. There are tactics for squid. Wind finally calmed a little too.
Yeah, it dropped the house. Settled down.
It's a nice one. Deep edge.
First wave to like